I am not a full-time traveler, and it's not even about the money, but more to do with the appreciation of the day as I get to do something different. Visit another city, observe the people, and dive into its vibe. And today, in hope to bring something new for you, I am currently heading to the international financial giant called Dusseldorf.
Hey, so welcome to another video from The Guy Without a Plan, and today I am in Dusseldorf, a city which is well known for its historic residents, parks built by its imperial rulers, cultural centers and many more things which if you were to come here, you'll get confused to choose from. But don't worry, that's why I am here, so that you know where to go and where not to go. Now with that, it's time that I head to my first stop. But while I do that, you guys can enjoy the intro and I'll see you on the other side. Now the walkway alongside the Rhine River is called Rhine Promenade. And it is a place where everybody comes in Dusseldorf if the day is sunny, which today isn't, but there are several people still. Now this is the first place I'm gonna see here in Dusseldorf today, and if you come ever to Dusseldorf, I would suggest choose a sunny day, which I didn't do, and start from here, because from here you can go to that side and you have some marketplaces, some places to eat. This side you can find the old town and the Rhine Tower, which I'll go in a while. Now this place, it came into existence in the 20th century, but it is only after like 1993, when the traffic it was diverted underground, that people could sit here and have some kind of establishment. And also I forgot to say one thing, that you can have some river tour as well, because there are plenty of boats, and I have talked plenty again. Now I'm heading to my next stop. Now if you want to check out the cultural amenities which Dusseldorf has to offer, then Old Town is a place you should definitely come. And that's why I'm also here, because here you will find the film museum and several other museums which I have no clue about. But what I do know, and is the fact that nobody really knows about this place, is that this Old Town is called the longest bar in the world, because 300 breweries, bars and nightclubs, they have been fit into this few streets here. So let's try to admire some of the gabled houses and whatever this place has to offer. If Dusseldorf is a byword for luxury, then it is definitely due to Konigsberg, a plush shopping boulevard either side of the canal lined with trees. The name is usually contracted to Co by locals, and the street runs for kilometers north to south with every premium brand under the sun on the way. For most people, it's a chance to do some window shopping, soak up the affluent ambience and take some photos along the canal and its elegant bridges. But if there is something very special you need, then I'm sure you'll find the flagship stores here. Chanel, Cartier, Tiffany & Co, Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hugo Boss, Prada. They are just few names on top of my head. So at the southern end of Rhine Promenade in Dusseldorf is a port called Maidenhafen, which is responsible for the post-war boom, as it was built at the end of the 19th century.
Since the 1990s, the harbour has been transformed into a contemporary office district for fashion brands and media firms, but also has restaurants, bars and a cinema. Wherever possible, the 100-year-old warehouses, dock walls and wharves have been maintained. But they are accompanied by projects by David Chipperfield, Joe Conen, Claude Vasconi and most memorably Frank Gehry, whose Nord-Zollhof complex was completed in 1999 and dominates the waterfront.
So the tallest building in Dusseldorf is a 240-meter tower called the Rhine Tower, and it is on the east side of Maidenhafen.
Well, I left my shores 1 month ago. I was sailing across the blue.
So where I'm standing, it's not like there's a glass ledge I can stand on, but even standing here, it is very scary, really, really scary. Oh my god. So if any of you have the fear of height, let me know in the comments. On this side, you can see the promenade I started from. So that area is the old town where I came from as well. Pretty nice, amazing to look at. So I just came out of the Rhine Tower and it's a nice one. You have like 360-degree view. I remember having that same view in Chicago, and after that it is, I think, the Eiffel also had the 360-degree view, but what they don't have is a standing glass kind of ledge, which was there in, I think, Chicago 360 as well, and at the Eiffel also you get, if you have that guts, you can stand on that, but here they don't have it. The glass also wasn't that clean for the view, and I think it also has to do with the weather that is there today. It's rainy and cloudy, so apart from that, it's worthwhile coming here.
Why do you hold me? Why do you keep?
So if you guys have watched the last video, then you guys know that in the last video I did not show any church. But when it is the oldest building in the town, I guess, or the city, it cannot be missed, right? So that's why I'm here at the St. Lambertus Church, which is right behind me.
Apart from silver stars at dark, I could not tell my way, for it seemed as though by the light of dawn the sky would.
Now there are plenty Baudi stories attached to the tower. I don't know if you can see, but the top, that's the twisted tower I'm talking about. You can see it is not like straight, and there are twists and turns, and it's raining plenty. I don't want my camera to get wet. One of them says that when a lady who was saying that she was a virgin, but she wasn't, and she entered the tower got twisted, and it will untwist when a true virgin will enter the church. Now, hearing this, one thing that really comes to my mind is that people, they are same everywhere, and especially they have the similar kind of superstitions when it comes to religion, and it's just not India, which kind of does give me a belief that we'll be fine as well.
Why do you keep me to a war or a
Now for the next one, I do not have to go any far because it's stuck right at the corner of Bergplatz. It is a bronze sculpture which was put here in 1988 to mark 700 years since Dusseldorf got its city privileges. Now the man behind the monument was Dusseldorf-based artist Bert Gersheim, and each of the figures he rendered communicates something about the city's foundation and with its Dusseldorf's rivalry with Cologne. On the left is a scene from the Battle of Waringen, one of the largest battle stage in Europe in the Middle Ages, fought between the Archbishop Siegfried II of Cologne and Duke John I of Brabant. Siegfried's devastating defeat would result in Dusseldorf gaining city status, as depicted in the scene of the document being signed on the right. So as I'm heading to my next stop, you guys let me know in the comments whether you like cars, and that too when it comes to the vintage cars, because if you do, then this next place is gonna hit right in that spot. Because where I'm going to next, it is basically a converted steam locomotive roundhouse which is currently being used for maintaining vintage cars, and it's called Classic Remise. And when I go there, I'll find out what cars, what brands they have in store for me today. So stay tuned. This Classic Remise isn't much of a museum, but a facility where beautiful vehicles from the 20th century, they are restored. As you can see, you can watch the experts at work here with cars from brands like Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Lamborghinis, Aston Martins and Ferraris. Wow, this one definitely is that Batmobile. Oh my god. I think like Keaton's Batmobile. You should check it out and let me know. First I could not recognize which brand it was, but it's a Jaguar because it has that leopard. And this one is a Bentley. So till now this is the most priciest shade in French car that I have seen. It's a Pagani. Look at it. This one looks like a crossover between the oldies and a new racing car with the finish, especially with the finish. So there are not just cars here, but there is also a place specifically for the bikes. So let's check that out as well. So I'm done with this place, and probably it is gonna be my last stop for today because I spent a lot of time here. So if you like this video, do not leave without liking, as I said in the beginning as well, and I did not bother you in between. But surely this place is something you should visit if you're a fan of vintage cars. Anyways, it's free of cost as well, so I cannot give you more motivation to visit this place. It would be a bit out of Dusseldorf, so in that sense you do need the U-Bahn, which is a metro here in Dusseldorf, but I can bet you love this place. And with that, it's time up for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.